Hey everybody, Ashton here with Gents with another fragrance review. Now this is one that I doubt anybody is really asking for or cares about. It's a Frapin fragrance, and it is Paradis Perdu. Now there are a bunch of fragrances from this house on FragranceNet right now for around $55. Now these retail for $195 for a 100 ml bottle, this size. So there may be some of you out there that see this and you're thinking about just blind buying it or one of the other fragrances that they have up there. So I figured, let's go ahead and review this one. Let's go ahead and check out this presentation. The bottle is the same for pretty much every fragrance from this house. The only difference obviously is the name on the front here. The cap is wooden. It does not click into place, it slides into place. You can hold it by the cap, but I'm not sure that I would want to. You have the name of the house carved into the top of the cap right there. Atomizer is decent. They're not amazing from this house, but they get the job done. There's a crest on the back of the bottle right here. Again, that's on every bottle. And then on the bottom, you have your sticker with your badge code actually printed right here along the bottom of the bottle. Now, the box is different for this one than any of the other ones that I have from this house. Usually it would be black along the top here, and it would actually slide out, and then this that you would see here would be a sleeve. This one has the name of the fragrance here, name of the house here, and has a door. So that is magnetically sealed. It's kind of flimsy, as you can see, but it gets the job done. You have a cutout of the bottle, it sits in right there. More information about the house right here. There's not too much doing on the sides. A little bit of information here on the back. It's not really important. On the bottom, you have your ingredients, and then your batch code is printed right there. That is the presentation for Paradis Perdu. This one has a fairly unique note breakdown, and that's what drew me to it. I figured I'll just go ahead and blind buy it. The notes look pretty cool. A lot of them are ones I like that don't get used that often. There's hay as a note, vetiver, galbanum, oak moss, basil, cedar. So there's a lot of stuff in here that you don't really see all that often. When you first spray this on, it's kind of got a dusty citrus feel. The entire top, according to the note breakdown, is citrus, but like I said, it's kind of dusty. It's not really bright, super fresh or anything like that. Now, once that citrus dies down, which is pretty quick, 15-20 minutes or so, that's when, for me, this fragrance really starts to turn in a bad way. It does not work well on my skin. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it at all. It does not work for me. This kind of falls in the same vein as Beyond Paradise. That fragrance I've talked about before. It starts to smell like rotting fruit on me, Beyond Paradise does. This one is similar in that it starts to smell like it's turned, like it's off, like something just does not smell pleasant. It's hard to exactly place. It's almost like a weird body odor with a really funky hay, like a rotting hay, if that even makes sense. And that's really weird because when I looked this up on Fragrantica before I blind bought this, it has way more loves than it does hates. So it's one that I was like, well, even if I don't love it, I'm sure it's gonna smell at least decent. And on me, it does not. This is not really even wearable. I don't like it. It does not smell that good. It does start to sit close to the skin really early on, which makes sense because almost all fragrances from this house have crap performance. This one does not really have good performance either. So don't go into it expecting it to last very long because it really doesn't. It maybe lasts a little bit longer than L'Humaniste, but it's still not a good performer. It's just funky. It's like a really poor smelling vetiver. Like it's not all that good smelling with that funky hay note that also comes across really green in a bad way. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like I said, it's not good. It's not pleasant. It's not something that's probably going to get you any compliments if you're after that. And I don't enjoy smelling it on myself. So it is a complete and total miss in my opinion, which sucks because there are some fragrances from this house that even though they have bad performance, smell fantastic. This is not one of them. In my opinion, I would not blind buy this if I were you, even though it's only 50 bucks, 55 bucks on FragranceNet right now. Don't do it. It's not a good fragrance. All right, let's go ahead and put the rating out on this one. For me, this is gonna be a 2 out of 10. I do not like it. I don't. I keep saying that, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. The longevity is not good. The projection is not good, thank God. The opening is the best part, that last 15 minutes, and it's not even really a very good opening. And then when it gets into that funky mid and dry down with just the whole grotesque green hay that smells half rotten with a really weak vetiver note, it's just a huge thumbs down. If I had paid $195 for this, I would be pissed. I would be legitimately pissed off. So yeah, that's my fragrance review. I do not think that I will ever wear this again in my entire life, but it is what it is. I blind bought it and I lost this time. If you smelled this one, let me know what you think about it. I know that according to Fragrantica, there are a lot of people out there that do enjoy this. If you're one of them, more power to you. It just does not work for me at all. And so far, the people I've had smell it all dislike it coming off of my skin. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.